Paper, easy paper. All right, so looking at this paper, we're going to go through it. Formula sheet. Let's start. First question says, what is minus 3 square plus minus 2 square? Minus 3 square is 9 and minus 2 square is 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13. Easy. What number when added to 1 and 1 over 3 gives 2? That is 2 over 3. All right, 1 and 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3 give you 2. Because remember, 1 and 1 over 3 is 4 over 3. 4 over 3 plus 2 over 3, that's going to give you 2. That's going to give you 2. That's option B. It says, what is 11.1 divided by 0.01? Now, I like to work in fractions. 11.1, you can rewrite that as 11.1. You can rewrite it as, what am I going to say? 11.1, we can rewrite it as 11 and 1 over 10. And 11 and 1 over 10 can be rewritten as 111 over 10. Then you're dividing it by 0.01. 0.01 is 1 over 100. So you're dividing it by 1 over 100. And you know what they say? When you're dividing, you reciprocate it and flip it to multiply. So you change it to multiply, so you have 111 over 10 multiplied by 100. And so this 0 cancels this 0. And so it's 111 times 10. And 111 times 10 is 1,110. Easy question. It says 12.5% of the sum of money is $40. What is the sum of money? All right, so now 12.5%, 12.5% is 1/8. 12.5% is 1/8 of the money. So if 1/8 of the money is 40, then you need to multiply 40 times 8. So you multiply 40 times 8, and that is 320. So the total amount of money is 320. Easy. Next question. It says, a test was marked out of 80. A boy scored 60 on his test. How much marks did he get? If he scored 60, then he got X. Let's say he got X out of 80. And X out of 80 multiplied by 100, that's 60%. That is equal to 60%. So now we need to find X. Now this 0 cancels this. And then 8, 2 into 8 goes, I think, 4 times. And 2 into 10 goes 5 times. And so what we get is 5x over 4 is 60. So you can cross multiply to get that 5x is equal to 4 times 60. 4 times 60 is 240. And then we divide both sides by 5. No, dividing by 5, what you're going to get is 240 over 5 is 48. That's what he got, 48. Easy. Next question. It says, what is the square root of 181? Or where it lie between? Well, we have to remember that the square root, always bear this in mind, that the square root of 169 is 13. We know that the square root of 169 is 13. And the square root of 196 is 14. So that means it lies between 181 is going to lie between 169. So it lies between 13 and 14. All right? Because why? As I was saying, 181 is between 196 and it's between 169. And the square root of 169 is 13, and so 13 is less than the square root of 181, and the square root of 181 is less than 14. Easy question. All right, which of the following is this set defined by? From negative 2 to 4. So negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy, soft. Now this question here, question 8 is a repeat. This is 2 cubed. This is a repeat question. All right, so this is a repeat of 2018. So I like to write them down. This is a repeat. And it's a repeat of 2018. Good to write it down. Nice repeat question. Okay. That's a repeat, so going on. It says, in the Venn diagram, the number of elements in P and the number of elements in Q and the number of elements in P union Q is given. What's the number of elements in their intersection? Well, you just need to know this formula, that the union, right, is equal to number of elements of P plus the number of elements of Q minus their intersection. N stand for intersection. So the union is 10. So it's equal to number of elements in P is 5 plus number of elements in Q, which is 9, minus the intersection. So make N the subject, we're going to get 10 is equal to 14 minus N. And so since N is equal to 14 minus N, then N must equal 4. Easy question. Nice. Okay, moving right along. All right, question 10. This is a repeat question from 2018. We don't do repeat questions. This is a repeat from 2018. And this one, which of the following was empty, was prime, and odd numbers and even numbers never intersect, so it's Q intersect R. This is big repeat question. Question 11. It says P is this set, Q is this set, S is this set. What is the intersection of all three sets? All of them have 2 in common, so the intersection is 2. Easy. Next question. In the Venn diagram, the shaded area represents, now the shaded area represents P complement. Everywhere outside of P, soft. Question 13. This is a repeat question again. This is from 2016. This is a repeat from 2016. Easy.
Morning. I used to really start the price, right?
All right, and so that's option C. This was a repeat question. So check out these videos, previous ones. This is just a repeat. This is a repeat question of 2016. All right. 16, repeat. So make sure to check out the previous ones. Okay, if 7,000 is borrowed at 5% per annum, what's the simple interest? Simple interest is principal times rate times time. So what you're going to work out is the principal, 7,000 times 3 times 0.05. And so what you're going to get is 21,000 multiplied by 0.05 is really 5 over 100. And what you get is, well, this 0 as we can see right here, this 0 and this 0. Going to cancel out these two zeros. So it's 210 times 5. 210 times 5 is 1050. Easy. Yes, 1050. Soft. Question 15. A dress which costs 180 is being sold at 10% discount. What is the discount? The discount is 10% of 180. 10% of 180 is just 10 over 100 times 180. Easy question. 10 over 100 times 180. 10 over 100 times 180, that is $18. Easy. Soft. Question 16. The value of a plot of land is 18,000. The land is charged at a rate of 0.7 per $100. What is the total amount of tax paid on the land? So 0.7 is charged per $100. So what you need to work out is 18,000 divided by 100. That's your first step. 18,000 divided by 100. When you divide 18,000 by 100, what you're going to get is this 0 cancels this. This 0 cancels this. So you get 180. So now when you get 180, you're going to multiply 180 times 0.7. So you multiply 180 times 0.7, and what we're going to get is, let's see, 180 times 0.7, that is 180 times 0.7, 126. All right, was doing it in my head, but you know, it's best when you just do it this way. 180 times 0.7. 0.7 is really 7 over 10. Sometimes you can get flustered in your mind. So do it like this. 0. This 0 cancels this 0. 18 times 7. 7 8s 56. So you get 6. 18 times 7 is 126. And you get your option B. Easy. Question 17. It says, at the end of any year, a car is worth 5% less than what it is worth at the beginning. If the car was worth 9,500, then its value in January 2016. So at the end of the year, it's 9,500, and this is after it's depreciated by 5%, right? So they're telling us that the car lost 5% of its true value, and so that means that at the start of the year, what would the price have been? So that means what we're saying is 0.95. What we're saying is 95% is 0.95 times the original price X is 9,500. So you divide 9,500 by 0.05, 0.95, and what you're going to get is 10,000. So that is X. X is 10,000. So that's the original cost of the car. Easy question. Okay. It says a loan of 8,000 was repaid in 24 equal monthly installments. The rate of interest on the loan was so $1,000. It was repaid in 24 equal months of monthly installments of $400. What's the rate of interest? Well, first thing we notice is that you're paying $400 for 24 months, which is equal to 24 times 4 is 96. So that's the amount of money you repay back, which that's why I do not believe in loans. So you pay $9,600, and so that means you pay back $1,600 extra in profit. And so 1600 divided by 8,000 is going to be the interest of loan that you paid. 1600 over that. This 0 cancels this. This 0 cancels this. 16 over 80 is 1 over 5. 1 over 5 is 20%. 20% was paid in interest. Easy. Soft. Next question. This says that a dinner at a restaurant was advertised at $60 plus 18% tax. Then what is the total bill? This is a repeat question. Repeat of 2016. All right, repeat of 2016. And this was 70.8. That was it, because we found that 18% of 60 was 10.8. You add 10.8 to 60. Okay. Next question. It says, at a sale, each book was marked $3 off the original price. Daniel paid $46 for 2 books that had the same sale price. What was the original cost of one of the books? Well, he paid $46, right? So that means he paid $23 for each book, right? But then $3 come off of it. So the original price was 23 plus 3. 23 plus 3 is 26. So the original cost of the book was $26. All right, easy. Nice. This is another repeat. The repeat from 2014, it was 13 over 15x. Here's a repeat from 2014. All right. 22 says, when 5 is added to a number, so we had some number 5 to some number x, it is then multiplied by 3. So we multiply this number by 3, and the result is 27. What is x? So first, that means that x plus 5 is equal to 9 if we divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to 9 minus 5 is 4. Easy question. 9 minus 5, which is 4. Soft. Next question. What is the value of x squared plus 3y over xy? Okay, and they give us x is 4. So 4 squared is 16 plus 3 times y. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we're dividing that by x times y. 4 times 2 is 8. So what you get is 22 over 8. And 22 over 8. You can simplify 22 over 8 to be 4 into this. Well, 2 into this goes 4 times. And 2 into this goes 11 times. So you get 11 over 4. 11 over 4 is 2 and 3 over 4. Easy. 2 and 3 over 4. Easy. Next question. It says if x is an integer that satisfies this inequality, then x is, we divide both sides by 2. And so x is going to be greater than 4 over 2 is 2, but it's going to be less than or equal to 3. All right. So that is A. Easy. All right. Now this says the sum of two positive numbers p and q is 32. The sum of two positive numbers p and q is 32. So p plus q equal 32. Their difference is 12. So that means p minus q is equal to 12. And then they ask, what is a smaller number? You can solve them by elimination method. If we subtract, you would get that q minus q is 2q, and you get that 2q is equal to 20. And if 2q equal 20, then Q equal 10. If Q is equal to 10, then P is equal to 22. Because 22 plus 10 is 32, and 22 minus 10 is 12. So the smaller number Q is 10. Easy, soft. All right. Question 26 is a repeat question. B. This is 2016 repeat. This one is repeat from 2016. Now it says two matrices A and B are conformable for multiplication if, now this is what I always write down. If I have some matrix A is a M by N, and I have some matrix B, B has to be an N by something. It has to be an N by something else, maybe P. So I note that the number of columns of the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows of the second. So let's see that the number of rows in A, the number of columns in A must be equal to the number of rows in B. That is option B. This is it. Nice. The determinant of identity matrix is determinant of identity. Identity matrix is 1, 0, 0, 1. Determinant of this identity matrix is 1 minus, it's 1 times 1 minus 0 times 0, which is 1. So the determinant of the identity matrix is 1. Nice. Question 29. It says if the vectors P and Q are 3, 2, and minus 1, 4, what is P minus 2Q? So P is 3, 2. They want us to minus 2Q. So it's minus 2 times Q, which is minus 1, 4. Easy. And so you have 3 minus 2 times minus 1. Minus 2 times minus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 minus 2 times 4. This is minus 8. 2 minus 8 is negative 6. That is 5 minus 6. Option D. Easy. Question 30. Question 30 says, WR expressed in terms of U and V. All right, let me look at this. So they give us that in the parallelogram. Okay, so to go from X to W is V. So to go from X to Y is U. And R is the midpoint of Z, of YZ. So to go from W to R, you have to go, well, let's take the conventional route. You can go this way, and then you go this way, and then you go this way. If you take all of this long route, what you have is minus V, because V is this way. So you're getting that it's equal to minus V plus U. And then this is plus a half V, plus a half V, plus a half of V. So what you're going to get is minus V plus a half V is minus a half V. So you get U minus a half V. U minus a half V. U minus a half V is where? Option A. Nice and easy, soft. All right, question 31 says, given that 1 millimeter is 1/1000 meters, what is 2,500 millimeter? So to get what is 2,500 millimeter in meter, we just have 2,500 divided by 1,000. That's going to be 2.5. That's 2.5. Easy question, soft. This question says, Find the area of this sector. So to find the area of this sector, area of a sector is theta over 360. So it's going to be theta, which is 60 over 360 times pi r squared. So it's 60 over 360 times pi r squared. But 60 over 360 is 1 over 6. That's then 1 over 6 pi r squared. 1 over 6 pi r squared. 1 over 6 pi r squared is option A. Easy, soft. Next question. It says, the volume of a cube of edge 3 centimeter is, volume is equal to length cube. Volume is equal to length cube, and the length is 3, and so 3 cube is the volume, and 3 cube is, this is 3 cube is 27. 3 cube is 27. All right, that's our option. All right. All right, moving right along. This says the perimeter of a square is 48. What is its area? Now, if the perimeter is 48, it's always good when you see a diagram. Here's a square, and the perimeter is 48, so that means 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. So this side is 12, each side is 12. If each side is 12, then the area is going to be 12 times 12. So the area is 144. That's good when you see it like this. It makes a little more sense. Each side is 12, so that the perimeter is 48. So the area is 12 times 12. And we know 12 times 12 is 144. Easy. Question 35. Which of the following, not drawn to scale, has an area of a half 5 plus 4 times 2? So they're telling us that the height is 2. The height is 2. The next side is 4. And one side is 5. So looking for 4, 5, and 2. Here it is, 4, 5, and 2. That's option D. All right, 36. This is a repeat question. It's 107.2. This is a repeat question. It's a repeat from 2016. So check out 2016. Nice. It's a repeat. All right. This question, it says now this refers, and it shows a sector of a circle with center O. And if the length of the minor arc, PQ, is 8, so they're giving us this length. If this length is 8, then what is the length of the circumference? If this length is 8, and this is 60 degrees, another 60 degrees would be here. And this length would also be 8. Another 60 degrees would make it come to here. And this minor arc would also be another 8. And what can you notice? What do you notice? 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 16, 24. And so 24 is off the circle. So the circumference would be 48. Right? So the circumference would just be 6 times 8. Just work out what is 6 times 8. And you get the circumference. Nice. Next question. It says, the area of a triangle is 30 and its base is 10. What is the height? So 30 is equal to a half the base. Half of 10 is 5. Half the base, half of 10 times the height h, and so 30 is equal to 5h. So we divide both sides by 5, and so h is 30 divided by 5, which is 6. So the height is 6. Easy. Moving along. This is a repeat question again. Mode up here. Mode is the one that frequently occur. Most frequent age group is 7. This is a repeat. This is a repeat of, I believe it's 2017. All right, this says now, this refers, which shows the cumulative frequency based on the marks of 200 students who took a driving test. So the median score is divide 200 by 2 to get 100. So we go to 100 and we come across here. And then after we hit right there now, you need to go down to find the median score. Going down, right here is the median score, which is, this looks like 35, 36, 37.5. That's the median score, 37.5. Easy. Next question. It says, what is the interquartile range? So the interquartile range, you need to find Q1, so 200 divided by 4 is 50. So we need 50 and we need 150. All right, so that's 20, 40. Let's see how we can get 50 easily. Getting 50, this is 20. So in the middle, right here, let's see 40, the middle, 50, somewhere right here, that is 50. That is 28. This is roughly 28 right here for Q1. All right. Then we're going to find Q3. So we go up to 150. 150 is here. We go across to here. We come down. That is roughly 42. Let's go with 42. I'm going with 42. It's not 100% accurate. And so the interquartile range, this is now equal to 42 minus 28. I'm getting 14 or 16. 16. Well, mine wasn't so accurate. I'm sorry, 42 minus 28 is 14, but mine wasn't so accurate. And so the interquartile range is 12.5. Mine wasn't accurate. This is probably not 28. This is probably 41. This is probably something else, but it's 12.5. Next question, if 38% of the students pass, what was the pass mark? If 38% pass, then let's find the pass mark. So we need to go 38% of 200. 38% of 200 is 76. So that means 76 students pass. So we go down to where 76 is. 38% is 76. So 76 student pass. This is 80. So right here would probably be 76. Right here. I'm not doing it so accurate, so go down, which is right here. And so well, we want the number of students, and so this would actually be the number of students that pass. This is pass, put P for pass, And this down here is for students who fail. All right. And so how many students pass? 76 fail. So 124 pass. Oh, and they want the pass mark. They didn't ask for how many students pass. My apologies. The pass mark is right here. That look like, what is that? 76. Right above here would be the pass mark. That look just about 40. Let's make it a little prettier. All right, question 42. So it says if 38% of the student pass the test, what was the pass mark? If 38 pass, 38% is 76, so 76 student pass, which is go to 124 then. So 124, go across right here and go down. That's 40. This is 40. So 40 is the pass mark. 40 out of 60. Easy. The following table shows the frequency of scores. What is the range? Range is the highest minus lowest. 10 minus 2 is 8. Question 44. Item 44 refers to a two-way table which shows the mode of transportation for a group of students on a particular day. It says a male student is picked at random from the group. What is the probability he does not walk to school on that day? Say, look at male. These are the total amount of male that walk. Where's male? Here's male, sorry, 30, 50, 28, 108. So, given that he's a male, right, 28 males walk. And so that means 80 males don't walk. So the chance of him not walking is 80 over 108. But we can simplify this by divide both sides by 4 to get 20 over 4 into this is 27. 20 over 27. Nice. Which of the following represents a function? This clearly is a function. This is the line y equal x. This clearly is a function. That's it. This is the function y equal to x. This is not a function. Vertical line test, not a function. Not a function. Nice. F of x is this. F of x is 2x squared minus 1. And what is f of minus 3? This is 17. This is a repeat. Big repeat question from 2018. So repeat 2018. Nice. Going along here. This is also another repeat. Our coordinates of A is 0, minus 2, right? Which is the y-axis intercept. X is 0, y is minus 2. Big repeat question. This repeat question again. This is a repeat from 2018. All right. This is gradient of 4, so it's 4x plus 5. Big repeat question. All right. Find the range of f of x being x cubed. Now minus 2 cubed is minus 8. Minus 1 cubed is minus 1. So that is that. Easy. Looking at this now, they said this refers to this graph. And find the values of x for which y equal 4x minus x squared intersects y equals 0. It intersects y equals 0 right here, the two roots. And so that's x equals 0 and x equal 4. Easy question. Next one says, the coordinates of the turning point is, this is a turning point, 2, 4. Option D, that's the turning point. Turning point is when x is 2, y is 4. That's 2, 4. Easy question. Nice. Moving along. Which of the following pairs of lines are perpendicular? Two lines are perpendicular if the product of their gradient is -1. Clearly these two. Option B is parallel because they have the same gradient of 2. Let's check out option A. So if I divide by 2, the gradient of the first line right here, the first line of a gradient of, that looks like -3/2. Looking at the second line, the gradient would be bring over the -2y, or maybe bring over this, divide by 2. This one will give me a gradient of, divide through by 2, that's 3/2. The product of these two gradients is not -1, so this is not parallel. So that's no. This is not parallel. Let's check out this one. All right. So this one has a gradient of -4. And this one right here, you would have a gradient of divide by 4/4. Yes, this one is perpendicular. Yes, this is perpendicular. That is option C. Question 53. What type of transformation is this? Just put a mirror line and you'll see it's a reflection. Easy. All right. This is a repeat question right here. They want angle x, but we know right here is 30 since it's isosceles. And so x equal 180 minus 30 minus 30. And so x equal 120. All right. Right here, alternate z angles and alternate z angles are equal. X equal y. Easy question. The length of MO. Length of MO is a half the length of AC, 3.5. Because they're similar triangles. 6 and 3, you divide 6 by 3 to get 2, so you divide 7 by 2 to get 3.5. Easy question. Okay. This one now, it says, the image of the point P is 1, 2, and it undergoes a translation. So you get P prime. What is the translation vector? So that means that the image of P, which is 1, 2, it is then added to something. I don't know what that is. Let's call it AB, such that when you add it, you get the translation point P prime is -5, -4. Okay, so that means that the point A, comma B must be equal to -5, -4. Then you subtract 1, 2. You do the subtraction, you get -5 minus 1 is -6, comma, -4 minus 2 is -6. So you get -6 minus 6. That is option A. Easy question. All right, this one, repeat from 2018. We know this one was 2. This is a big repeat. Repeat from 2018. All right, question 59. A plane is flying in the direction of 45 degrees. So a plane is flying. Let's say the plane start at a point right here. It's good when you have a point, and then the plane is flying 45 degrees. Say 45 is here, and changes course in a clockwise to 135. So now the plane is at this point, then it's going to change its direction to 135 degrees. This would be, let me see, clockwise is this way. So this is, it's now at this point, and then going across would be 90. So going down here, somewhere about here would be 135. It says the angle through which the plane turns. The angle through which the plane turns is in here is 90. This is the turn how the plane turns. Yeah, that's it. Because this is 135. Because if it continued going across, this is 90. Yeah, so the angle through which the plane turns is 90. That's all. Easy. We finish? Okay, one last question. So this diagram right here, looking at it, it says if x is 10 meters from y, what is the height of yz? Now by z angles in here is 30, and since in here is 30, then what we know is that yz, let's see how we can find yz. Well, we want to find yz. Let's call yz r. So we have the opposite and we have the adjacent. So we can use tan. So we use tan when we have adjacent and opposite, and so the tan of 30, the tan of 30 is equal to r over 10, opposite over adjacent. So cross multiply to get r is 10 tan 30. R is 10 tan 30. Easy question, soft, a capital T. R is 10 tan 30. Easy. All right, that concludes 2019. Stay tuned, see you for 2020. All right.